Yo squad, ready to get your minds blown? Because what we're diving into isn't just a game, it's a franchise that survived it all. Patches, broken metas, cursed teammates. And yeah, even your childhood. Believe it or not, Counter-Strike is older than most of my audience. And that's just the beginning, my friend. Let's dive into the legend that refuses to die and only keeps leveling up. Can you believe it? Counter-Strike pulled in 1.8 million players at the same time. That's the kind of number that makes other shooters retire, grow a beard, and pray to an icon of Gabe Newell. Seriously, imagine your grandma suddenly launching a Twitch stream, dropping 20 bombs in PUBG or Standoff 2, and telling Soviet jokes in between rounds. That level of insane. Will CS2 become the next Titanic, sinking under the weight of salty fans and missed expectations? So grab your drink, get cozy, cause we're about to dissect Counter-Strike like it's high school biology class. We'll figure out what keeps this beast alive, and whether it still has a future. Hit that like, and let's grow old together. Let's kick things off with the legends behind it all, Valve. These are the same folks who gave us Half-Life and have been ghosting us on Half-Life 3 longer than your uncle's promise to quit smoking. But here's where Valve shines. They don't just make games. They find something raw, polish it with cash, and turn it into a money-making machine that lasts for decades. It all started with the iconic Half-Life. Remember Gordon Freeman, the mute genius with a crowbar teaching aliens not to mess around in his lab? That masterpiece laid the groundwork for what would become Counter-Strike. Yep, CS was born as a mod, just a little side project by two students who probably wanted more action in their lives, both in-game and IRL. And somehow, they dropped a bomb on the industry. Forget Quake. Forget Unreal. Once Counter-Strike hit, everything changed. LAN cafes turned into war zones. School computer labs became tactical ops rooms. Every kid wanted to be the next headshot king. And if you weren't top fragging, you were rage quitting by round 4. Why did CS blow up? Simple. It's chess on steroids. No RNG, no hand-holding, just raw skill. One clutch round, one perfect spray, and you were a legend among men. No lucky crits, no aim assist, just your brain, your reflexes, and your knowledge of the map. See the promo code on the screen. Don't wait for a lucky chance. Luck is already on your side. Enter the promo code on our website and collect top loot from GGDROP. Have fun hunting. Oh, and back then, no matchmaking. You connected over LAN or dial-up, manually set up matches, and played for pride, not elo. But that made it personal. Every frag mattered. That's where the Counter-Strike mythos began. When Counter-Strike became more popular than Pokemon in their prime, Valve entered the picture. Like talent scouts at a rap battle, they saw gold in the making. They made the two student devs an offer they couldn't refuse, bought the rights, and took CS under their wing. It was Valve's first time buying a mod, but definitely not the last. Under their care, Counter-Strike didn't just survive, it bloomed like a frag grenade in a crowded tunnel. They didn't break what worked. They refined it, and in 2003, they launched Counter-Strike 1.6, the version that still gives old-school players goosebumps and misty eyes. By the way, I wasn't even 1 year old when that came out. Try guessing my age in the comments. Valve didn't reinvent the game. They added a couple of guns, balanced the gameplay, and suddenly, boom, they dropped the Riot Shield. Yes, that infamous shield. The one that caused more broken gear than a LAN party rage quit. Some players loved it, others hated it, but no one ignored it. And alongside 1.6 came something even bigger, Steam. The platform no one really understood back then, but that would later become the backbone of PC gaming. Then came the explosion. Counter-Strike spread like wildfire. LAN cafes, school computer labs, basements, they all turned into digital battlegrounds. If you were a gamer in the early 2000s, you either played CS or had at least 3 friends who did. The game got so big that it entered esports before esports was even a trend. No sponsors, no flashy production, just pure skill, connection cables, and bragging rights. Counter-Strike became more than a game, it became a legend. CSGO was supposed to save the franchise, unite 1.6 diehards and Source loyalists, and prove that Counter-Strike wasn't done yet. But at launch, it was a disaster. Barely 50,000 players. Even back then, that was depressing. People were ready to write its obituary. They called it a failure, the end of an era. But Valve, being Valve, rose like a phoenix from the ashes. They dropped patch after patch, update after update, listening to the community and fixing what mattered. And within 6 months, something changed. The game became smoother, more responsive, and slowly, the fans came back. First reluctantly, then with hype. For the first time ever, players from both 1.6 and Source stopped fighting and started fragging together. CSGO became more than a shooter. It became a skill-based battleground where anyone could start playing, but no one could truly master. Even if you weren't a pro, you could still enjoy watching the best of the best. It became the kind of esport people followed, like the World Cup. Millions of viewers, every kill, every clutch, edge-of-your-seat stuff. And Valve? They didn't forget the regular players. They opened the gates to modding. Custom maps, servers, and game modes exploded. Surf, Zombie Escape, KZ, aim trainers, knife races, you name it, someone built it. Min Lei, CS's co-creator, once said in an interview with Eric Shokov that he loved community servers. Valve embraced that spirit and gave us tools to build our own worlds. As a result, the casual and competitive scenes exploded in growth, and Valve supported it all. Tournaments, massive prize pools, transparency, and a constant evolution of the scene. From joke to juggernaut. Let's talk about esports for a second. Do you even realize how much money is flying around? Player transfers are now more expensive than football trades. Major prize pools make billionaires sweat. Sponsorships measured in millions. Remember the chaos when Simple switched teams? Rumor has it, the deal was so big, even Gabe Newell's eyebrows twitched. Esports in CS isn't just for kids anymore. It's big business, with stakes higher than ever. But the real secret sauce of Counter-Strike? The thing that keeps it timeless? Skins. Not headshots, not grenades, not even AWP flicks. Skins. Sure, every other game has cosmetics, but CS turned them into an entire economy. This isn't just weapon paint, this is Wall Street for gamers. Every item has value, rarity, a story. And Valve? They run the show like puppet masters. They introduce scarcity, limited rare drops, let players control prices. It's genius. Like printing money, but without needing a license. And just when everyone got comfy in CS2, Valve dropped the bomb. Counter-Strike 2. Cue the panic. Will this be the next Source? Will it split the community again? Turns out, no. CS2 is alive and well. Player counts are steady. Tournaments are ramping up. Viewership is growing, and it feels like we're just getting started. CS2 is Counter-Strike's chance to level up, to bring in new blood, welcome back the OGs, and prove that this game isn't just some relic. It's a living legend. Valve didn't just copy-paste CSGO, they kept what worked. The mechanics, the maps, the spirit, and added upgrades. Better visuals, reworked smokes, a new engine. It feels fresh. It feels exciting. Valve isn't just a game studio, it's an empire. They know how to take a mod, turn it into a movement, and cash in big time. And they've cracked the code. Mods for the casuals, tournaments for the pros, skins for literally everyone. This formula? It works. It's been printing success for over a decade, and it's not slowing down anytime soon. So sit back, brew some tea, launch CS2, get ready for new wins, new clips, and new records. Counter-Strike isn't going anywhere. It'll live forever, like rock and roll, Star Wars, and cat memes. And now, I gotta go. Gotta crack open some cases on GGDROP. Who knows, maybe I'll pull something spicy. Don't forget to like, sub, and drop a comment. Tell me, which version of CS did you start with? See you in-game and on stream. GG, Cyber Warriors.